Hey guys, what is up? Today's episode, we are going to take out this differential that's back here, replace it with a limited slip 2.93 ratio diff from an E30 325. I've never replaced a differential, so it's going to be a little bit of an adventure. Looking forward to it. I hope I don't break anything. I don't think I can. And hopefully the car turns into, a little bit more of a fun machine than it already is. We're getting it ready for the big power that's going to go on the front, so we're going to also add a secondary diff mount so that it's in there nice and strong. And yeah, like I said, hopefully I don't break anything. All right, we are under the car right now, and we are looking at the differential here, which we will be swapping out today. So first, we're going to loosen up the plug, drain all the fluid out, and then it's just a matter of taking apart, disconnecting it from the drive shaft, from the axles on either side, and then of course the mount right here. And we'll also be installing a new secondary mount on this side to help with some of that added power that'll be going back there. So yeah, without further ado, let's make it happen. Alright, so as you can see, I've disconnected the drive shafts and the axles, and right now the differential is resting on this board with the jack, and all I have left to disconnect is the bushing right here in the middle. Once that is out, once that bolt is out, then it will be resting on the jack. Make sure you use a jack. I mean, differentials are pretty heavy, probably 80, 90, 100 pounds. Be safe. Anyway, let's drop this thing out of there and get the next one prepped and ready. All right, differential's out. What we're going to be doing is just swapping some pieces. I took this, the speedometer sensor, and swapped it over. I had to swap it over because they are not the same. As you can see, the plugs are a different style. So I just simply swapped the one and popped it in here. And now I'm just screwing that one in here. I am going to be removing this old bushing, replacing it with the semi-new poly bushing that I had in the differential that was already in the car. And then I'm going to go have some lunch really quick, and when I come back, what we're going to do is be taking off these two bolts to put on the new secondary differential mount, and then we'll be pretty much ready to put it in the car, mount it up. There it is, in all of its glory, mounted up. All set, ready to go. Let's go make sure it works. All right, guys, here we go. It's all installed. Everything's in. First drive. Here we go. It works. No strange noises that I can tell. Yeah, I can already tell the difference in the RPM. The shift points. I'll accelerate here. So that was 4,000 RPMs in first gear, and I was already at about 35 miles an hour, whereas before I would have been probably about 20 miles an hour. Everything seems to be working good. Woohoo! I wanted to do a little road test to see how much of a difference it really makes. So we're going about 70 miles an hour on the freeway, and in fifth gear, we're turning just under 3,000 RPMs. Yeah, I would say it's about 2,900 RPM. So that's with the differential that's already in the car. Let's see what our RPM is with the new diff. All right, new differential is installed. back on the freeway doing a little RPM test. All right, we're going about 68, almost 70 miles an hour, 5th gear, and we're turning about 2,700 RPM. So you can see the difference in how much the engine has to work to go as fast as we're going. Obviously, we're in different parts of the power band and of the torque band with this motor. But once we have 350 horsepower, I'd rather be down in lower RPMs more often, save on gas, and have more access to that power. So, pretty cool difference. It wasn't too bad, only took me, a whole afternoon on Saturday and most of Sunday as I was troubleshooting some things, but definitely something you can do at home. Glad I did it. And now next up, let's put that motor in, baby. Woo!